Summary: toxic family dynamics and feuds are a common theme on 90 Day Fiancé, with intense arguments and fights between couples and their relatives. Shantel and Pedro Jimeno, Ariela Weinberg and Kalani Fagata and Asuelu Palaa are examples of couples whose families brought serious drama to the show. The conflicts range from disagreements about religion and cultural differences to financial disputes and accusations of using relationships for personal gain. Since 90 Day Fiancé graced TV, it has presented its viewers with some of the worst family feuds ever. The show solely focuses on international individuals moving to the United States to marry their American fiancés. Therefore, it brings together people from different religious, cultural, social, and economic backgrounds, and disagreements are meant to arise in such cases. However, sibling rivalry and rejection from some of the 90 Day Fiancé couples by their partner's family has led to some of the explosive fights on the show. Several couples and their family members have presented the highest levels of toxicity, serving the 90 Day Fiancé fans with some of the most heated arguments ever, blending unreasonable reactions with excessive screaming and fights on the show. Two people who've had massive drama between families since their debut are Shantel and her Dominican Republican now ex-husband, Pedro Jimeno. Nonetheless, these aren't the only two whose families have brought serious family feuds to the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Here are more couples and families from 90 Day Fiancé and its spin-offs whose fights were cringeworthy. Related 20 best reality TV shows. Right now television is being impacted by the ongoing entertainment industry strikes, leaving many turning to reality TV. What are the best shows right now? 8. Ariela Weinberg. Biniam's sister fights Ariela close. Ariela Weinberg, aka Ari, and aka Bini, met when Ariela was traveling in Ethiopia before introducing their relationship in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 2. Ariela's first marriage to Leandro Fosk had just ended, and she wasn't looking for a partnership. However, the New Jersey native instantly connected with the Ethiopian native. The two started dating, and she got pregnant within the first 3 months of their relationship. The couple had problems with Ari being unable to trust Bini, issues documented throughout 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Seasons 2 and 3. Things weren't good between Ariela's and Bini's families, especially Bini's sisters Wish and Mimi, who weren't fond of Ari. In 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 2, Bini's sisters pressured Ari to baptize her son Avi in Bini's Ethiopian Orthodox Christianity. Ari wasn't comfortable with this idea since she wanted to raise her child as Jewish, the same faith she was brought up in, causing a rift between her and her future in-laws. Things escalated during 90 Day Fiancé season, 9 days before Bini moved to the States. The 90 Day Fiancé star's sisters were furious that Bini hadn't told them about his move to the U.S. until the night before. Out of anger, Biniam's sister Wish threw a glass of wine in Ariela's face. This was the final straw, and during their departure, Ariela refused to let Biniam's sisters to bid Avi goodbye at the airport, claiming he was asleep. 7. Melanie Bowers. DeVar Walters. Unproblematic couple with problematic family members. Melanie Bowers and DeVar Walters were by far one of the least dramatic couples of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. The two met when Melanie was vacationing in Jamaica, DeVar's native country, and quickly fell in love. Melanie had a hard time convincing her family members that DeVar loved her. Melanie's sister was certain the Jamaican man was using her for a visa and money. Her parents were also worried about their relationship, stating that they thought Melanie went to Jamaica to have fun and were taken back to hear her connection with the Jamaican native was serious, via 90 Day Fiancé. 6 Miona Jibra Bell Small city life for Jibra Miona proved ugly close. Miona and Jibra Bell met while Jibra, a musician, traveled to Serbia with his band, Black Serbs, and hit it off immediately before getting engaged a few months later. Despite their deep chemistry, the couple hit a major roadblock on their 90-day journey, arguing about finances and where to live. The Serbian influencer and model had an issue living in in-laws' South Dakota home, crashing her dream of living in Los Angeles. Most of the couple's arguments involved their living situation. Miona didn't enjoy living with Jibra's parents, who had issues with the way she dressed. Jibra's mom expected Miona to dress modestly in her house. However, Jibra felt that his mom was controlling. She once said that people wouldn't think Miona was smart due to her choice of clothes. There were many incidents in Season 9 of 90 Day Fiancé where Jibra's parents were the villains, especially when they declined to attend Jibra and Miona's wedding, claiming it was disorganized. 5 Shantel Everett Pedro Jimeno Shantel Pedro had deep-seated family issues close. Before going their separate ways, Shantel and Pedro had gotten into major fights with their in-laws. The couple, who first appeared in 90 Day Fiancé Season 4, presented massive red flags from the start. Shantel hid her relationship with Pedro from her family, stating he was just a friend, and revealed the truth a few days before the 90-day period lapsed. There were several confrontations between Pedro's mother, Lydia Jimeno, and sister, Nicole Jimeno, when Shantel's family insisted he was using her for papers. In one episode, Shantel's family claimed Lydia groomed her son into marrying an American. Shantel's parents, Karen and Thomas Everett, had a serious feud with Pedro and often expressed their concerns about him marrying Shantel. Things got worse when Shantel's brother, River Everett, fought with Pedro during a family dinner during the family's appearance in 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after, forcing everyone to break them up, including the producers. These incidences were documented throughout the show and on their spin-off show, The Family Shantel. The 90 Day Fiancé alumni accused Pedro's family of sending voodoo after receiving a package from Santo Domingo, where her former in-laws reside. Shantel claimed the package smelled bad, with her mother claiming it came from Pedro's family. It wasn't the first time Karen had accused Pedro's family of practicing witchcraft. While visiting Pedro's family in the Dominican Republic, Karen refused to eat chicken feet, claiming Pedro's mom could have used these parts in a voodoo ritual. When someone devises to curse a person or people using black magic, it's very serious. And I just know this has to be something from Pedro's fishy witches. 4 Libby Pothist Andre Castravet Andre and Charlie had a volatile relationship. Elizabeth Pothist, aka Libby, and Andre Castravet had undeniable chemistry from the start. However, the family drama played a huge part in how their relationship turned out during their appearance on 90 Day Fiancé. Libby met her Moldovan lover on a dating app while visiting Dublin in 2016, fell in love, and married in 2017. The 90 Day Fiancé couple didn't have the easiest of marriages, with Libby's relatives constantly attacking Andre and questioning his motives. Things got more awkward in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 4, when Libby asked Andre to work with her dad, Chuck Pothist, which he rejected. The family feud got so bad that Andre and Charlie Pothist, Libby's brother, fought during a family reunion at Chuck's house, via 90 Day Fiancé. 3. Kalani Fagata Asuelu Pala'a Asuelu's family felt entitled to his money. Close. Kalani Fagata and Asuelu Pala'a's love story unfolded during Season 6 of the 90-Day Fiancé, but cracks started to show after the birth of their second child. Although Kalani's parents were skeptical of their relationship, they blessed their union and supported the couple as Asuelu settled in the U.S. However, Asuelu's mother and his sister, Tammy, accused Kalani of stopping him from sending money back home. At that time, Asuelu worked part-time, so he didn't have enough money to send to Samoa. The financial family feud got so bad that Tammy threatened to beat up Kalani for making her brother put his sons and Kalani before his Samoan family. 2. Annie Swan David Toborowski. David's daughter hit her breaking point. David Toborowski met Annie Suwan while traveling in Thailand. Then 24-year-old Annie sang at a local bar, charming the American divorcee, and their love blossomed. David has 2 kids from his previous marriage, and his strained relationship with Ashley, his eldest daughter, was well documented on 90-Day Fiancé. One time, during a family dinner with Ashley and his son Jacob, Ashley expressed her dissatisfaction with her father's desire to marry Annie too quickly. Although Jacob tried to change the conversation, Ashley wouldn't let it go, throwing water into her dad's face when things got too heated. Ashley's anger came from feeling abandoned by her father, who left for Thailand after his divorce and met Annie. Their relationship with Ashley has improved, and she has warmed up to her stepmother. Ashley even traveled with Annie and David to Thailand, as documented in David and Annie, after the 90 Days Season 2. 1. Larissa Lima Colt Johnson. Queen Larissa's enemies will die. Larissa Lima was a charming soul before she turned into a monster. The 90-Day Fiancé star seduced Colt Johnson into liking her before taking him through hell during their dating and married life. She demanded flowers after landing, which is one of the most memorable moments of Larissa's first few hours in the U.S. Later, she went on to have one of the most strained relationships with her mother-in-law, Debbie Johnson. Colt and his mother came as a package, as he constantly consulted his mom before making any decisions. Debbie was worried that Larissa was mistreating Colt, and Larissa felt that her mother-in-law was overbearing. The women often fought until Larissa divorced Colt. These 90-Day Fiancé stars continued taking jabs at each other, with Larissa shading Debbie on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, stating that living with Colt and Debbie was a nightmare. The former 90-Day Fiancé star also had an explosive fight with Colt's cousin John at a family barbecue after he accused her of using Colt for money. Larissa and John got into a screaming match where Larissa disinvited him to her wedding, stating, "Who is against the Queen will die," via 90-Day Fiancé. 90-Day Fiancé airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time on TLC. Sources: 90-Day Fiancé, YouTube, 90-Day Fiancé, YouTube, Toborowski David. 90-Day Fiancé, YouTube. 90-Day Fiancé. 90-Day Fiancé is a reality TV series that follows the trials and tribulations of non-U.S. citizens who travel from abroad each season to meet their potential spouses utilizing a K-1 visa. This 3-month visa gives the pair 90 days to determine whether or not their romantic and life goals are aligned before they're forced to return home unmarried. Drama and tension unfold as the couples navigate the tricky dynamics of international marriage.